Hi everyone, thanks for joining me for another Cricut tutorial. Today I'm excited to share with you the new Cricut Fusible fabric. If you've been following my videos very long, you know that I'm a big fan of fusing fabric to my garments and my tote bags and all kinds of different things. And Cricut has made it so much easier for us. They've already got the Fusible product on the back of their fabrics and it is super simple. So let's jump into the tutorial and I'll show you how it's done. So this is how the new Fusible fabric comes. It's in a roll and there are 4 different designs in one roll. It comes with the directions right here on the tag. This is fabric by Riley Blake, and it gives you instructions for how to apply the fabric once you cut it with your Cricut to whatever you're going to apply it to. Now these directions are using an ordinary everyday iron. I'm going to use my Cricut Ez Press. That's going to make it super simple. We're going to cut out a Cricut C for this little tote bag. I wanted to do a little gift bag for someone, and I thought this would be a really cute idea. So I'm going to use this teal polka dot fabric here. These are 12 by 24 inch pieces of fabric, so they fit on your mat just perfectly. And you can see the back side has a sort of glossy finish. That is the adhesive. The front side feels like normal everyday cotton fabric. So all you're going to do is apply this to your Cricut mat. Now I'm just using a 12 by 12 mat because I'm just cutting a approximately 6-inch square piece out of it, so I'm not too worried about it. So it's going to hang off the end of the mat, but I'm just pushing it down on my mat. You can see I'm putting the adhesive side down. I'm going to use my brayer and make sure that it is nice and adhered to the mat. I pay extra close attention to the edges. You're going to use the rotary blade to cut this material on the Cricut Maker. I'm just going to load it in to the Cricut Maker. And then we're going to, well, it's checking the blade. And we're going to press the C button. And while that's cutting, we're going to go ahead and preheat the item that we're putting the letter on. In this case, it's going to be this miniature tote bag. And again, you can use an everyday iron. Now, if you're using the Cricut Ez Press, you want to make sure that you put something underneath of it. I'm using this pressing pillow, and if you would like to make one of those, I have a video. I'll link that in the description below the videos. But you can just use something as simple as a washcloth or something like that. You just want to make sure that when the Ez Press is pressing this down, that it is not sitting on the seams of the tote bag. You want to make sure that the area you're pressing on is nice and flat and there isn't any areas on the side that's going to keep it from making full contact with the item that you're pressing. And if you're using an iron, the same thing's going to apply, but an iron's a little bit smaller, so you have a little less to worry about as far as lifting it. So the Cricut Maker is busily cutting out our letter. And now it's finished. We're going to go ahead and eject the mat. And we're going to remove the negative, and you can see just how cleanly this cuts. It's just absolutely awesome, and I think it turned out so cute. And I'm just going to remove this from the mat and set the mat aside. And now we're just going to place it on the tote bag. Let's move this up here in the screen now that we have a little more room. Just going to place it right on the tote bag. I'm just eyeballing it. If you wanted, you could fold the tote bag in half and establish your center points. But I'm not real concerned. This is just, as I said, just for a gift bag. So I'm just going to eyeball it, place it right in the center, and I'm going to apply the Ez Press at 315, which is basically a cotton setting that you would use for like Cricut Light iron-on. So if you're using an iron, you can use a cotton setting or medium setting, no steam. And I'm just going to let this go for about 15 seconds or so. And that should be good enough. All you're doing is melting that adhesive. Now, it's a little bit wider than my pressing pillow, so I'm just moving the pressing pillow up and I'm going to hit it again just to make sure that I got the top of the antenna on the logo also adhered. And that's it. You're done. Now, unless you want to wash this, if you're going to put this on a shirt or a garment or something that you're going to be washing, then you need to go back and stitch around those edges. You could hand stitch, you could throw it on your sewing machine, zigzag stitch, or just do a straight stitch around the edges. But if you're not planning on washing this, it's good to go. It's going to stay just like it is. So overall, I think this is a really fun project. Cricut's made it super easy to apply these fabric appliques to your various projects with very little effort. I do have this linked in the description below the video. It is an affiliate link. It helps to support this channel. You can always use my code LORRIE, save an additional 10%, and get free shipping from Cricut.com on any materials and accessories. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here, and I'll see you guys next time.